The head of the National Hurricane Center says the deadly tornadoes spawned by Hurricane Milton were supercharged. More than 100 tornado warnings were issued. 4 people died in tornadoes ahead of the hurricane in St. Lucie County in Florida, according to officials there. And climate experts say Hurricane Milton and other storms are getting even stronger because they are drawing power from the record warm waters in the Gulf, all part of climate change. Joining us now is climate scientist Michael Mann. He is the author of Our Fragile Moment, How Lessons from Earth's Past Can Help Us Survive the Climate Crisis. He's also a Presidential Distinguished Professor of Earth and Environmental Science. Michael, thanks for being with us. Tell us, we see the succession of these 2 storms, Helene, then Milton. We see these tornadoes in a very rare number, unprecedented. How are you seeing climate change in this moment?
Yeah, thanks, Brianna. It's good to be with you. There's no question. We're seeing it in so many different ways, right? With Helene, the unprecedented flooding that we saw in the Appalachians over a large part of the southeastern U.S. That was amped up by climate change. Warmer oceans means that there's more evaporation of water into moisture in the atmosphere. And that moisture, the condensation of that moisture, is actually what gives off what we call latent heating. It's the energy that actually intensifies these storms. So there's more evaporation of moisture into the atmosphere that provides more energy to intensify these storms. But it also means that there is more moisture within those storms that can be turned into flooding rains. And that's what we saw with Helene. Now with Milton, of course, we saw a dramatic storm surge because the stronger those winds, and this was a very large storm. So when you have extremely strong winds extending over a large area and built up over several days, it may have only struck the western coast of Florida as a Cat 3 hurricane, but it was spinning as an extremely strong Cat 5 storm for a number of days. And that means that it built up a very large storm surge. That storm surge was sort of baked in even days before. Now, fortunately, it didn't make landfall in such a way as to flood Tampa Bay. There was only about a 6-foot storm surge there, but we've heard reports of 12, 13, 14-foot storm surge further south in Sarasota, devastating storm surge. And it all comes down to this: more heat from the ocean, stronger storms, bigger storm surge, more flooding rains. And that's what we're seeing this fall.
So, Michael, insurance companies are leaving these areas, right? They're looking at this, and insurance prices, if you can insure your home, are going up. What does that portend for how we approach rebuilding these communities as a country?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's something that I saw down in 2020. I was down in Australia doing a sabbatical when they experienced what they now call the Black Summer, this summer of unprecedented heat and drought and wildfires, unlike anything they had seen before. And one of the things that happened, there are large areas now in Australia that aren't insurable anymore because they're just too fire prone. Insurers don't want to insure them. It's not a good bet for them. And I said at the time, and it applied to Australia, that the first stage to uninhabitability is uninsurability. If you can't insure a home in a region, you're not going to want to live there. And we're seeing the same thing now on our coasts here with these battering storms, one after the next. Insurers are going to pull out because it simply isn't. It's too much of a risk for them. It's not a good bet for them to insure these homes. And again, the first stage to uninhabitability is uninsurability, and that's what we're seeing now along our coasts here in the United States.
Yeah, and we look at this damage and we see why. Michael Mann, always great to have your input. Thank you so much.
Thank you.